everyone, this is Miss P, and today we're going to review dividing fractions, specifically when you have one fraction divided by another fraction. Let's get started dividing fractions by using the example of 2/5 divided by 1/4. When you see that there is one fraction divided by another fraction, you should always complete the same steps. Those steps are keep, change, and flip. Let me show you what I mean. My equation of 2/5 divided by 1/4 has three parts: the first fraction, the operation, and the second fraction. When I think about the steps of keep, change, flip, I should make sure to complete those steps in that order each time. So in this case, I'm going to rewrite my equation. 2/5 I'm going to keep as 2/5. Next, I'm going to change or switch the operation. In the original equation, it calls for division. So we're going to change or switch that to the opposite operation of multiplication. Finally, I'm going to take the last fraction of 1/4 and I'm going to flip it upside down. 1/4 becomes 4/1. Now that I've converted my division of fractions problem into a multiplication of fractions problem, it is much easier for us to solve. 2/5 times 4/1. When we're multiplying fractions, we simply multiply the numerators and then multiply the denominators to get our answer. So in this case, the numerators, 2 times 4 equals 8, and the denominators, 5 times 1 equals 5. My answer is 8/5. You might notice that 8/5 is a fraction greater than 1, or what we might call an improper fraction. All that means is that the numerator is a larger number than the denominator. Whenever we see a fraction greater than 1, we should simplify it into a mixed number or a whole number. In order to do that, we're going to take the numerator and divide it by the denominator. In this case, 8 divided by 5. To figure out 8 divided by 5, we simply have to figure out how many times does 5 go into 8. We know there's one group of 5 in the number 8. But there's going to be a remainder, because while there's one group of 5 in the number 8, there's 3 left over, or a remainder of 3. And so that remainder of 3 is going to become our new numerator, and we carry the denominator over to our mixed number. And so we have converted 8/5 into the number 1 3/5. And so we can determine that 2/5 divided by 1/4 equals 1 3/5. Let's try solving one more equation, 3/4 divided by 1/3. Remember, every time we see a fraction divided by another fraction, we're going to keep, change, flip in that order. In this case, that will look like keeping 3/4, changing or switching the division operation to a multiplication operation, and then flipping 1/3 to 3/1. Once we've converted our division problem to a multiplication problem, it's much easier to solve. We start by multiplying the numerators. 3 times 3 equals 9. And next, multiplying the denominators. 4 times 1 equals 4. 9/4. Once again, we have a fraction greater than 1, or an improper fraction, and so we convert this to a mixed number. What is 9 divided by 4? 4 goes into 9 2 times. 2 groups of 4 is equal to 8. And then we have a remainder of 1 because 2 groups of 4 is 8, and we're looking to create the number 9. So we have 1 more left over there, and we'll keep the denominator of 4, carry that over. 2 and 1/4, and so we can say that 3/4 divided by 1/3 is equal to 2 and 1/4. Remember, whenever you are dividing a fraction by another fraction, that you should keep, change, and flip, and then solve your problem.